In 1995, when I was around 8 or 9 years old, I went to my local pawn shop. And not pawn shop, but I went to the pawn shops a lot too. And I decided to buy a Genesis game called Drivin. It was a driving simulator and also a racing game. This was a 3D driving simulator. You have to understand how awesome this sounded to me. Just looking at this box art and looking at the graphics, just the still pics in the game, I was amazed. I mean, whoa, this is 3D. What I didn't count on, of course, my feeble 8 or 9-year-old mind, is the frame rate of the game, the controls of the game, all that. But, you know, I soon found out about all those things, yeah. And they were not to my liking. This is a review of one of the worst games for the Genesis, and the worst driving simulator game ever made, Drivin. The first thing you do in this game is choose your transmission type. Always choose automatic, never choose stick. This game is already hard and horrible and hard to control. You don't want to make it any more hard, okay? So here we start the game. You press A to go forward. A is go. I'm not sure what the brake is. I press B and then I press C, and neither of them really slow the car down any more than just letting go of A, so whatever. The controls in this game are abysmal, okay? I'm not sure if it's possible to really make controls worse than the controls in this game. You're always squirming off the road. And if you go faster, the controls get even worse. I can't believe I dodged that car. That was a complete miracle. You see, when you're going over like 60 miles per hour, you might as well just let go of the wheel and let the car do the work. Because the controls are abysmal. Get out of the way! You see, I'm trying to get out of the way of that truck, and it was impossible, alright? Getting out of the way of that truck was impossible, even though I had like 4 seconds or 5 seconds to move. If you're going like 80 miles an hour, you have no control of the car. Literally no control. You're just going way too fast to turn either left or right. It's just abysmal. As you can probably hear, the sound in this game is awful, alright? That squirming, that fingernails on the chalkboard, and the same fucking looping engine noise over and over throughout the entire game. And let's not forget the fact that there's absolutely no music! My God! Why wouldn't you put music into a shitty game like this? A 3-minute MIDI song is what? 5 KB of information? Jesus Christ. Move! Move! Oh, fuck, what am I saying? I can't move out of the way. I have no control of the car if it's going any faster than 5 miles an hour. The only way I can control this fucking car if I get out and start pushing it. If it's actually going any faster than 5 miles, I'm fucking screwed. It might as well be a fucking missile. What? What happened there? I didn't even see that car. It came out of nowhere. Did you see that? The car didn't catch a flame. Only my car was aflame. Now, when I crash into a giant, you know, truck, that's fine. My car will explode and catch a flame. But the car I just crashed into, that car was the same size as my car. Why didn't it explode? Is my car made out of some kind of flammable cracker material, and every other car is made out of space-age alloy fucking Wolverine skeleton technology? Ugh. The truth is, the controls in this game are so bad, you don't really need to be going that fast to be thrown off the road. You just need to turn kind of sharply. Like, I'm off the road and I wasn't really going that fast. I was going like 40 miles an hour. Oh, fuck, watch out! Oh, god damn it. Look what happened here. Wait a minute, did this replay just show I was driving on top of that farm's roof? Let's see that again. Holy Mario Andretti, I'm driving on top of the roof. What the fuck? They couldn't even get the replays right. They have glitches in the replays using these tiny little fucking Atari 2600 graphics. I'm disgusted. Of course. Isn't that the perfect analogy for this game? A fucking head-on crash into the fucking pavement. Okay, you know what? Let's be really cautious. I want to pass this level. really slowly, we can make it to the finish. Okay, we can... Oh fuck, I just noticed there's a timer in the game. Oh, how did I make that? Okay, good. Lucky me. And we're out of time. The game's over. I lose. How do I meet the timer if I can't go fast? Because if I go fast, I will fly off the road or crash. And if I go slow and careful, the time will run out. I mean, seriously, this is a lose-lose situation in this game. Wow, you know what? Even the controls for choosing the letter in your name are crap. Like, the controls here are slippery. Really, it's hard to stop on one letter that I need. They just could not get anything right in this game. Nothing. Let's read what it says here, okay? Your hard driving racer is modeled after a popular sports car, but with a more powerful engine and better tires. Are you fucking kidding me, motherfucker? You're telling me there's a sports car with a weaker engine and worse tires than the car in this game? The car that swerves off the road if you go over 2 miles an hour? The car that can't be controlled if you're going over 30 miles an hour? The fucking car that fucking crashes into the pavement, face first into the pavement, if it goes like a foot over the ground? That car? This car that can't fucking stay in the road while going 30 miles an hour? This is the car that's better than a fucking professional race car, you fucking liars! You know, the car they claim the car in this game is modeled after is a Ferrari Testarossa, so let's compare the two. Yes, looks pretty similar. They're nothing alike. The fucking Ferrari Testarossa is an elegant, beautiful, like, race car, and the car in this game is like a square box. The car in this game looks like one of those cars they would drive in a Eastern European country in the 60s. It's a fucking St. Petersburg, Russia, 1971 model. They're nothing alike. Nothing. Absolutely nothing alike. I don't know who they're trying to kid. And I'm sure a Ferrari Testarossa doesn't handle like a fucking cat litter box driven by a retarded child, alright? I'm sure the Ferrari Testarossa can actually stay on the road if it's going over 10 miles an hour. Awful. You know, the controls, the sound effects, the fact that there's only one level in this game. Of course, I crashed. All that aside, let's watch the super awesome replay. Whoa! It's like a 3-year-old playing with fake cars. It's an invisible 3-year-old playing with little toy cars. That's what the replay is. All those things aside, the worst part. Whoa, hold on. Let's wait a minute there. We're going through like some kind of fucking crazy loop. Who the fuck designed this highway? Commissioner Sonic the Hedgehog? Fucking Comptroller Sonic the Hedgehog. Mayor Sonic the Hedgehog is the person in charge of the road safety in this town. Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway, aside from all those horrible things, the worst part of this game is the frame rate. It's awful. This is not my recording software. The frame rate in this game is ungodly bad. I have never seen frame rate that's worse than this game. Never, nowhere. Not Atari, not like crappy Flash games on the internet in the late 90s. Nothing compares to this game. And you know the worst part is? The frame rate of this game wasn't always this bad. The game this game was ported from, the 1980s arcade this game was ported from, had awesome frame rate. Let me show you. As you can see, the improvement is obvious and, well, vast. The graphics are greatly improved. The frame rate, well, for 1980, I think this arcade is from 1988, the frame rate is like perfect. I mean, really perfect. The sound effects are still a little crappy and choppy and just bad, really. Bad sound effects. Annoying sound effects, I'd say. There's still no music, which is insane. This is an arcade game. Have some music in the arcade. Come on. I mean, I know for a fact an arcade machine can handle a few MIDI songs, damn it. The instant replays are also pretty crappy in this game. Man, that just looked stupid. There's no excuse for that. Wow. Was that a fireball? What the fuck was that? It looked like a red giant potato chip exploded out of the car. Alright. Well, back to the actual game we're reviewing today. The game is crap in every level. The hit detection is awful, as you just saw there. I crashed into nothing. I was like at least 20 feet away from the wall I crashed into. The controls are horrible. There's no music. The sound effects are horrible. The frame rate is the worst I've ever seen. It's just an overly bad game. I give this game 1 out of 10. Yeah, that sounds good. Goodbye, my friends.